Hi, it's Kevin, the window cleaner, and I am doing a construction cleanup today, just for you. I'm usually not a construction cleanup kind of guy, but today I took this just to show you. I've been asked a couple times, and well, like to do what I can for the channel. So, let's get moving. First things first, always make sure you use plenty of window cleaning fluid. In mine, I have a tendency to use Dawn, and this time I am using some Glass Gleam 4. My first step is to use a 4-inch razor blade. This gets off the bigger stuff, such as paint drips, overspray, and some of the things we have here in the Southwest called stucco, which is a form of either concrete or a latex spray. Remember, when you're scraping, only do one direction. Never drag the razor blade back and forth. Always go from the center to the outside. This will help on making sure that you do not scratch the glass, and please do not put pressure on the razor blade. After I use the razor blade, I come back with 4/0 steel wool. I make sure that when I am wiping down or scrubbing down the glass, I do not get next to the edges. On this particular panel, we have painted areas. It is a fiberglass door that has been painted. If you get next to fresh paint and you rub too hard after putting some of your fluids on there, you can pull back the paint, which you would be responsible for. So please stay away from the edges with any steel wool. After I've steel wooled with my window cleaning fluid, I make sure that I come back and squeegee it once. That way I can see if I've missed anything. In construction cleanup, you definitely have to be careful that you don't leave anything. Most people that have spent quite a bit of money on a house really want to make sure that the windows are clean when people come in to see a brand new home. After I've gone over it the first time, I make sure that I re-wet the window with a lot of window cleaning fluid. I come back over the areas that I could see that I've missed. Most of the time there are stubborn stucco marks in this area, and I come back and concentrate on them with a razor blade and the steel wool. Then after that, I redo the whole glass with the 4/0 steel wool. Now that I'm sure that the bigger items are off the glass, I make sure I come back with my mop and I give it a good wash. And I break out the appropriate size squeegee so that I can clean the window with leaving as little detail as possible. After you've squeegeed the window with light pressure, because remember the frames have been painted, detail your glass with a rag. Make sure to wipe around the window and make sure that the bottom edge where you've dripped is wiped off also. This unit is a door, so I also make sure I wipe off the threshold. After I've wiped it down the first time, I come back with a perfectly dry towel and wipe it off, detailing anything left that I have. Alright guys, so you can see my process when it comes to doing construction cleanup. They aren't my favorite. I don't make a great deal of money on it. There are people that do so much better at it than I do. Just remember, when you're doing construction cleanup, make sure you're at least doubling your original price. It is twice the work, both inside and out. It is a lot of work. Like I said, there's other people that do better jobs at it here on YouTube than I do, but I had been requested. So, there you go. This is Kevin the Window Cleaner. Thanks for joining me, and I'm out, heroes.